My name is Mary Beth. I am a program analyst in the Office of Adjudication at Passport Services. The Office of Adjudication is in charge of development and implementation of adjudication policy and procedures for Passport Services. So anything that the field does regarding adjudication, which is determining the citizenship and entitlement of someone for a passport. And so we develop those procedures and policies for the passport specialist to follow. As a passport specialist, we are charged with determining the eligibility of an applicant for a U.S. passport. So we get the application and we get the documents that come with it, normally a birth certificate or other citizenship documentation, which you learn all of what the other options are for that. And you determine whether or not that person is eligible for a U.S. passport. So you look at different things like the citizenship, that's one thing. You look at the identification and you make sure that they're entitled to it and they don't have any derogatory information about them in the system, and determine if they're eligible. And make that determination, issue, and move on to the next application. I just knew that I wanted to work for the State Department, and this position was available in many different cities across the country, so that was appealing at first. I didn't have to move right away, right out of graduate school to Washington, D.C., although I would have, but I had some options of different cities to live in. So I got to live pretty near home and decided to learn about this position. It's a position that is very specialized, so it's not like somebody can already have experience as a passport specialist. They train you on site. So it's hard to know exactly what you may be doing, but I knew that I wanted to do something in international relations. So for a passport specialist, there aren't a lot of skills you already have that directly translate to the job. As a passport specialist, everything is very specific to this job, so you learn that on site. Before they start you adjudicating applications by yourself, you go through a lot of training, supervised, mentored, and you learn how to adjudicate an application. You learn about citizenship and nationality law. You learn different fraud indicators. You learn about the systems that Passport uses. They definitely train you very well, and you go to a national training program also for a few weeks. I think you should become a passport specialist if you think that you want to have a job in international affairs and international relations, but you're maybe not quite sure what. This is a great job to kind of get your foot in the door, kind of learn on the ground level what different agencies in the field do to help the American public and help the American traveling public to procure a passport. Well, there's a lot of possibilities with the career path after being a passport specialist. You could either stay in the field. A lot of people will go from passport specialist and move up the chain there at their local agency to become a supervisor and then a manager and even assistant director or director at that agency or center. You could also transfer to other agencies and centers. It's a great field if you want to maybe move, but maybe stay in the same career. So it's really all about informing the public about what we do, about our services, what they can expect from us. And as being an office in Consular Affairs and the whole Bureau of Consular Affairs, we do also let them know different services that are offered abroad to an American citizen.